Team Wars review for week 41. One, congrats to Animation Boys, top in Silver League, taking some names over there, but also, I don't know what's causing this, but my phone went back to extra dim mode, and now, so all these recordings are gonna be dimmer. I can't tell when this happened, because when I put the brightness all the way up, extra dim stays on, it looks super bright to me, but the recording is dim like this. Now I will say it looks kind of cool. It's kind of like, ooh, kind of sweet, kind of cool. You know what I mean? Kind of like, ooh, we're in the underground South Park. You know what I mean? But I only poison that because it's a low level Midberry Crunch. Low level. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? You guys can't hear the game, can you? Let me fix that real quick. Boom, now you should be able to hear it. Hey, Backstreet, what's up? What up, Backstreet? Backstreet's back, alright. Welcome back to Dim Bland's 1994. This one recorded on an old CRT TV. That's kind of what it looks like too. I should have tried to. I mean, I can give it a little bit of a. I can give it a little bit of an upgrade. I can do like that. Does that help? What's worse? Well, that's obviously worse. Maybe if I impact the... Oh! Whoa. That's kind of cool. Is that better to be washed out? What do you think? That or that? That or that? Honestly, that is better. I just have to remember to get rid of that. Now it's probably blinding and I just woke up your girlfriend. Now this actually looks kind of cool too, because it's like we put a flashlight on it. We should, hold on. Can I do video effect? Saturation? Whoa, y'all just did some mushrooms! Oh, dude, look at the effect of a card. Look at the cards loading up into the next. When I play a card, look. Oh, that's a cool fucking color. The color at the top of the card, look at it. Oh, that's so cool. All right, I gotta fix this. This is also kind of sweet. That is also kind of cool. This is like film noir South Park. I bet you're wondering how I got here. I was just a Gizmo living my life, and then the Midberry Crunch spawned. All right, let's just put... Uh-oh. We don't know how to get it back. We don't know how to get it back to normal. Uh-oh. That doesn't look right either. I can't fix it. Oh, shit. We can pick any hue we want. Oh, we're purple today. Oh, we're blue today. This might be my new thing. Every Team Wars will pick a slightly different hue. Did we just find our new thing? Team Wars, you remember Blue Team Wars, dude? Blue Team Wars was sick. But that one red Team Wars, oh, that was dope. I think I might do that. I remember trying to play Pressure Cooker on a black and white TV. It's a game that relies on color. Oh shit, that's funny. Or like Dr. Mario. He's like, why am I so bad at this? I do not get it. But at that point, you're probably going to be able, like, oh, that's a slightly different gray than that is. So there's like 3 different gray colors. Like, back then we were autistic as shit about that. How else could we have beaten Legend of Zelda without a game guide? Sorry, these first few matches have been too simple, too easy. They just didn't have the levels. They can't stand up to my level 5 Santa. We'll start actually watching them and paying attention now. Doing what you guys came for. Reviewing, baby. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Gizmo getting the boost right away. I mean, not ideal, but you know, it works. Oh no! Gotta love having Freeze Ray in Team Wars. It's so much fun. Well played. Pressure Cooker was Atari 2600. That's funny. Irish Rover Clover. I like that name. 603. 6003. You got a 110 in Team Wars? Nice, bro. All right, we got the adventure locked here. So this is what I like. What just happened there? That clearly was a mistake, right? But about 3 times that you'll see in these matchups, we sit and they don't play a card for a really long time. And in a couple situations, they spend all this time to try to get board position and wait. Like, that's the only reason you would wait, is to try to get board position and you know, win in that way. And you know what card they play first? They play a tank midline. What? So they start off as if they know the best play, which is to, you know, react to their first card. It's always better to react to their first card than to play the first card, unless you have hamsters or something. That's fine to play right away. Mysterion, stuff like that. But you know, if they play Santa and I know which side to play the Gizmos on or whatever, you know, it's just so much better than playing first. But anyway, they wait and it's like, oh, I'm gonna try to get an advantage from playing first, and then they lose any advantage of not playing first by playing a terrible. It just doesn't make sense. We'll point it out when it happens, but it doesn't. One guy waited like 30 seconds. I honestly wasn't watching. He could have beat me. For some reason, queue times were really long. Not really long, but just long enough where I look away. Just long enough. Oh, we thought this one. Look, I'm writing out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Because then you have to wait a bunch and then leave. Now we were tracing his head. Lava should last for 2 whole matches, so you actually get value from it. 2 matches? Imagine if you put it out. Okay, imagine this. You put out lava. It's 5 cost. It never disappears unless Toolshed gets rid of it. That would be the one thing. It never disappears, and it goes out of your cycle. So it's just like Mysterion. It's just like a hit of damage. How sick would that be? That'd be pretty cool. But maybe you couldn't put it. Maybe you couldn't put it like right in front of your new kid or something. I feel like that might be kind of broken because like obviously you just put it there. But maybe you have to put it like in a line at the midline. Like it has to go right here. That'd be kind of interesting. The Devil Man wears Prada. Nice hit. Sizzle level 3 does a lot of work on a level 14 new kid. Can't hear me with all this shit. Dude, I'm telling you, that's why I never have the sound on. It shouldn't be that high, but I guess when it's that type of shit. Okay, that should be better. All right, that should be better. Oh, hold on. Also, my microphone got lowered a little bit. I think Bubby steps on my microphone and lowers the gain on it. Little bastard. Little rascal. What are these levels doing in Gold League? What is this guy doing in Gold League? Dude, it's terrible. They need another reset. And then they need to change it. I hate it. It should have never been a number of crowns is the league. It should have been like top 10% of team scores or something like that. It shouldn't have been an arbitrary number of crowns gets you into gold, because any team is going to gain crowns every week. You could have literally 11 people in your team, which is the lowest amount. And as long as you're getting first place against the other 11-man teams, you're gaining crowns. So you could be a terrible, trash, no good, dirty, rotten team, and you could get to gold just with time. And if there's nothing this game's had, it's time. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, there'll never be another reset. But they should have set it up where like it'll reset every 3 months or something, or 6 months or something. You know what I mean? Just keep any dead teams off the ladder if they get a go away. Let other teams, like new teams, that would mean like starting a new team, it wouldn't be impossible to get the new team up the ranks. Will we be ever... Free-to-play whales beat the game when we won the t-shirts. That was the true test. It was like 3 weeks of team wars, total scores. That was fun. Commenter feedback. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I barely got poisoned this week. I was expecting to get poisoned constantly. Like every time I played Drow, I was expecting poison on him. Every time I played Midberry Crunch, I was expecting poison on him, honestly. I was expecting poison here. It wouldn't be terrible. No, it's pretty bad. But like, I just don't get it. Every 3 months would be good. Yeah, I agree, Quad. 3 months seems good. Maybe every quarter. Well, that's 3 months, isn't it? I was thinking like every 6 months maybe, but that seems pretty long. That seems long. Ooh, we didn't get the sizzle there. That's kind of suspect. Also, that freeze on the sizzle there, no shot that freeze hit him. That was crazy. Good Labardo getting him down before the Drow can heal him. Pretty. Uh-oh, get him. Ooh. Ha. Gotta love that freeze ray, dude. Freeze ray is just like a wind solidifier. Although every once in a while, you sneak a bar with a freeze ray at the end. He de lempo de la race. What does that mean? Does anybody have any idea what that name is? De lempo del Risi. What up, Kai? All right, we got Gizmo. And Stand the Great. Yeah, that's a good idea. Deals with the Tupperware, uses his ability on the next push. You could play the Gizmo, maybe bait out the Mayor, and then play Midberry Crunch. I like it. Where's that Mayor? Where's that Mayor? Boom. But where's that Mayor? Can you guys hear me better now? It was twofold. One, the sound was loud, and two, my mic was low. My mic was low. Oh, look at that. Beautiful DSR. That was the worst. Actually, that might be the worst DSR you could possibly do. Is DSR and Gizmos. Terrible idea. He dealt with them surprisingly well, though, with those lava and the, what was it, hamsters or something? Ooh. Nice. I'm doing my part. Oh, if I would have gotten the ability off there. Sweet. Yeah, I didn't really want to play any of my tanks. Oh, I like it. I like it. Because now we can freeze ray him to death. We could drow maybe, would be interesting. Freeze ray him before he can get... Ooh, I like that. Stand doesn't stop that. Stand the Great does stop that, though. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest. Was not expecting that. Poison those little boys. Honestly, probably didn't even have to do that. Oh, get him. Meow. Lightning. Nice. The Gizmos survive, and we do a little damage to the Mint Berry Crunch. Very nicely played. We can't freeze ray. We can't freeze ray the Tupperware, but it doesn't matter. We just give up bar for bar. Can we protect the Gizmo? Oh, that's huge. Mint Berry Crunch level 5, not able to stop us. Oh, you know, I didn't even realize that was a Mint Berry Crunch level 5. That's tough for me to deal with on this account. But good thing this guy played like a toddler. Tiempo de irse means time to go. So today, time to go. What is today? Are those T's? Maybe those aren't T's. Maybe something about the text got screwed up. Oh well. Oh look, we got Mouse Hitler. Oh, so maybe it's like... I don't know what that could mean then. I don't know what that could mean. Oh, this is the guy though. This is the guy who I'm like, uh-oh, 74, 71. This guy could be very good. This guy could be very good. And then he doesn't play a card. So now I'm actually gaining energy on him. And then he plays that. Well, that's not terrible, I guess. That's not terrible, I guess. You gotta play the Mint Berry Crunch. Gotta maybe bait the poison here and then play the Mint Berry Crunch. That's our ultimate goal. Or potentially bait the Mayor, because we really just want the Mint Berry Crunch ability to be able to take the slave out. So that's the goal. We might not have to, because level 4 might get level 1 DSR though. This guy's team probably screwed him over here. We do have everybody surviving. Mint Berry Crunch. I probably should have played Mint Berry Crunch where on a line he would hit Slave and Mayor, but I figured he would impact it regardless. What's up, Lois? The poison misses the Gizmo, so that's not great. That's not great. Oh, and the... Oh, come on, Gizmo, survive. Come on, Gizmo, survive. Oh, you didn't have enough. You didn't have enough. Oh! What just happened? What just happened? What hit him? I would have had more Gizmos. Oh, that other Gizmo, they hit him again. Double bar, double bar. Double bar all the way. My guess is he left because then he didn't play a card, but that was pretty fun. I would have had more Gizmos. That's crazy. Gizmo's got double dunked. That sucks. But still an easy win. Let's what LFSB Dragoon? What is LFSB? Is that the team name maybe? All right. I don't know why you would lead the Tupperware when you have Drow out. That's kind of silly. But the Tup starts hitting New Kid. A little bit of trouble. Get a huge amount of damage there. That's not ideal. But there's no cows or anything like that. So you can really utilize your New Kid to your advantage because you don't have to worry too much about them chipping away at you. You had the most Gizmos on one of your matches? I think I end up with quite a few on one of these, but nothing too extreme. Mostly because New Kid always blew them up because they died twice. I'm always taking double bars. No, that happened one time. That happened one time. Pop goes the Gizmos. I used that to shield them from the poison, knowing that they'd survive that. Pop, pop. Love it. Now we gotta get the shield. Get it. Oh, it's good. Oh. See, I would have had a ton of Gizmos. I just don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time because I'm too good. That 6 could have turned into 50. All right, we got Quad. Welcome in, buddy. All All right, we got Megumushi Sushi. What was it? Megamushi Sushi? Megumishi. It's hard to read it when it's all one word like that. Or all capitalized like that. Megumishimizu. That name's kick-ass. Oh no! What do we do? What do we do? I was so worried that those gizmos were gonna like glitch up and like spawn a bunch of gizmos that I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. And then I used Mayor. Pow. Oh, the DSR. Missed the Sizzler though. Oh no. Oh no, Sizzle. No, Sizzle, no. Oh, that's brutal though. Get him. Nice. Sizzle, Sizzle. You could freeze ray this, bro. Oh, no, can't freeze ray that. Oh, I just double tapped him there somehow. That was sick. Chaos Hamsters, one tap. Bloop. Love it. Love it. Love it or leave it. Freeze ray in his face. Freeze ray. Oh, what was that? What's he playing Stan the Great down there for? What the hell is that? Am I remembering right that 10's the max numbers of gizmos you can have? That gets to a point. There didn't used to be a limit, but yeah, it gets to a point where you play them and nothing happens. I don't think it's 10. I think it's more than 10, but it's probably not many more. Marsleaf. Awesomeo and Santa Claus. I mean, that's just game over for him. He loses. There's literally no iteration. Now, I want to be very clear on this. There is no iteration of how he could play his cards after playing those two cards. There is no iteration where he could possibly win the match. I could play like an absolute lunatic, and as long as I had somewhat of a concept of the game, I would still win. He lost immediately. He lost immediately. And there's been some other decks where if they play a tank first, you win because you get it on your side. You snowball. There's no way for you to. There's no Satan. There's no Sea Magic. There's no there's no way to stop it. There's some decks that are like that. This one, if you lead both your tanks like that, you're done. You're done. And then midline Midberry Crunch. It just doesn't make sense. And that absolutely shuts down the... And he has good levels. He's got the level 4 Sizzle. Unless levels... No, that could have been a level 7 Santa and a level 7 Awesomeo. And yeah, unless I have level 2 cards. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. If you happen to just get out-leveled heavily, then some idiot playing like that could beat you. That's fair. That's kind of a given, though. It's a Travis tree. But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Reyes, like that guy was 7,400 earlier and he played terribly. It just doesn't make sense. We haven't even run into the guy, I don't think, that waited a long time and then played terribly. Or was that guy? Did that guy wait a long time and then play Santa midline? I can't remember. I already forgot. You guys are too interesting. This is dangerous here because he could Midberry Crunch on top of it, but I believe I can Labard and take that out as well. So if you have those cards, there's not a real threat there. See, he was close. He was close. I don't know why he wouldn't have done it earlier. Gotta love that. Good freeze. Liking it. Oh, did we? Oh, we got that off before he got frozen. And then the chaos goes down. The chaos was actually 3 worthless energy. No coming back from that either. Stop playing your cards midline! Wait a little bit! Let my guys get hit by your new kid. At least you have a little bit of help. And then you can dictate. You got level 7 cards, bro. Why you playing like a noob? It takes months to get a level 7 common. Why are you playing like someone who started playing yesterday? Disrespectful. Disrespectful to the League of Gold. If this was Red Rising, you'd be stomped underneath our gold feet. Anybody else here Red Rising? Red Rising? And all the other ones. I have the most recent one. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to start it on the plane to Vegas. All right, we got Osimo. I mean, this guy pretty much lost right here, too. Brian from Squall's End. Brian the Bell End. What the hell's he doing? There's no logic to these plays. Are these bots? Are these robots? What's it about? It's like a sci-fi Hunger Games for adults, kind of. Well, only the first book is kind of like Hunger Games. So then it becomes a galactic civilization between Mars and the rest of the world. But the concept is that the golds are like genetically mutated humans that are like perfect specimen. They're like 7 feet tall. And then the other races, like the reds or gingers, basically. The reds are pale-skinned gingers. The blues have like stuff in their heads that can let them do technology and stuff like that. There's all these different things. All right, we got Carlos from Delete Facebook. All right, now we got a match, baby. We got a match. We got a 7,300, boy. We got Delete Facebook. You know their levels are going to be decent. Carlos, we've faced him before. We know he's a decent player, at least when he's got cock magic or whatever bullshit he runs. So we know we got a good match, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't mind just an absolute Gizmo fest here. That's good. I like that. That's good. Stop that from being... I mean, he just lets the Drow die here? I mean, I get... But not Drow, dude. Not Drow. You don't give up Drow this week. Drow is a winning card. I don't think you understand. Drow wins games, son. Look at these Gizmos. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh no! I mean, I could have had a ton there. I could have had a ton. Oh, I still might get a ton. No, they're all just gonna die here. I'm just too good with them. I'm just too good with them. I did have. Oh shit, they're still alive. We still got one. Gizmo. We just wanted a good match, man. We just wanted a good match, Carlos. Why can't you play to your skill level? You missing your towers, bro? You missing some crutch? How are you that level and play like that? I don't get it. 7,300. And you have no concept of the game. You know how to play 1 deck, 2 decks, 3 decks, 4. You know how to play the 4 decks. You have to practice for hours to understand the basics of a deck when you've been playing the game for 6 fucking years. Like, there's one thing losing and winning and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. You win and lose all the time. But to clearly not have any understanding of what you're doing. Clearly no understanding. Like, there's a difference between practicing and getting a hang of the deck and the rotations and stuff versus practicing and playing and just being clueless. Like, not even understanding what card, like what, when, where to play the cards. He played his Midberry Crunch just to die. He played his Drow to just die. I don't know. Inexplicable. Inexplicable. And it's because this game has so many cards that are just crutch brain dead, IQ so low the U.S. government wouldn't accept you into the grunt ranks because your IQ so low you can't take basic instruction. And those cards are so brain dead that maybe at one point this guy was good, but he's just so conditioned to play these brain dead decks that he doesn't know how to play the game anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Team Wars, every match should be fucking sweaty. Every match. We should be getting 3 or 4 zeros a week on every Gold League team because it should be like a 50% win-loss ratio for most people. There's still going to be people that suck. Give me a break. But out of a team of 50 people, 30 of them should be able to go toe-to-toe with the other team, with any other team. And 20 of them, maybe they're fodder for they're the potatoes, right? But not a whole team of 50 people that are dog shit tacos. I just don't. It just doesn't make sense. I did see CT user twice in a match, but in the second match he didn't have it and he played so badly. Look at that. There you go. Exhibit A. Played 4 games of Spit Rage just to see how the lower levels hit. That works. That works. Now I don't know about that with these DEI hires. You think these guys are DEI hires into the game? That's kind of funny. But I mean, that is something to think. At the end of the day, a lot of these motherfuckers and a lot of you motherfuckers watching right now, you're not gamers, you're South Park fans. And that's fine. That's awesome. That's one of the reasons this game is here and still here is because it's South Park. Like there's a reason none of us went running over to Rabbids Multiverse when they reskinned South Park. Because even though the game's exactly the same, we're only playing it because it's South Park. At the end of the day, they made a great game. And truthfully, I think they made the best mobile game team experience. Truthfully. I play a lot of other of these motherfuckers. No other game does it in a way that engages you throughout the week, where it forces you to play Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is great for the game. Great for the game. You know, the consistent events and stuff, other games have that. But like you are, like if you want to be on a top team, you are forced to play the game every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then one of the days on the weekend. You have to, or else you get kicked out. Like that's just the truth of this game. And that's awesome. That's sick, dude. You know what these other games have? They have like these dumb raid things where you have to beat this dumb spider guy 500 times. And in order to get enough things to beat the spider, you have to beat more things throughout the day or throughout the week. It's just boring because you're not even like playing real people. You're playing some dumb AI. You're actually playing other people. Levels are impacted by your progress or your participation throughout the week, which is sick. You're also impacted by your own level, so it incentivizes you to grind and you to level stuff up. Like people are leveling up like cards they would never normally level up. So that incentivizes them to grind in other places. And then on top of that, there's the team, what's the word? Cooperation to build the deck and vote on the deck and all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of, in a good team, that's kind of engineered out of it, but it's cool. Like that's awesome. And everybody runs the same decks. So like, you know what you're going to potentially go up against. That's really cool. It's such a beautiful game mode. I'm going to be honest. Team Wars is a beautiful game mode, and you got to give them credit for that. They fucked up a lot of things with the towers and such, but they nailed it on Team Wars. And actually, the best iteration of Team Wars was the first Team Wars iteration. But you could implement, or you could screw it up by deranking, and that was the only problem. But the way that the ranks, or the way that the upgrades worked, incentivized you to be 8,500 better, and then your your like matchmaking was impacted by your rank. So you actually had like really good matches pretty much. And at least against other people that have good levels. You could still run into someone who's trash, right? And then what was it? I think New Kid was level 18 or something. New Kid was level 16 or something. New Kid was higher level, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to get off my rant station. Also, new series coming. New setup coming. We're going to do some live streams where we hit up the SPPD Reddit, which is just teeming with things to look at. We can make fun of some noob questions. We can help some people out by answering their questions, maybe typing out some answers, maybe getting a little ragey. We put our keyboard up by our face. Then for the space bar, we kiss. Shout out Dane Cook. All right, we'll see you guys.